Hello, everybody, and welcome to the NACCE membership webinar. We're excited today to share with you who are attending. We know there's some people that are seeking membership with NACCE that are joining us today, and there's also individuals who are very active members that are looking for some other ways to tap into resources that NACCE is offering. And also, we have people that are members of NACCE but haven't taken advantage of all the tools yet. Today, we're going to spend some time going through a couple of those activities and ideas to help you think through the process. Trish Truitt will be joining us very soon. She's our senior membership for specialist. She has actually been with NACCE well over 10 years and been involved with helping to onboard people and helping with customer care and great things about how to take advantage of NACCE's benefits. My name is Trenton Hightower. I'm the Director of Membership and Workforce Development. Today, I'm excited to share with you NACCE as a almost literally, I hate to admit it, about a 30-year veteran at community colleges, spending over 8 years in the SUNY system at Finger Lakes Community College, and then I was a vice president at Frederick Community College for another good number of years, about 8. And then I also was the vice chancellor for workforce development for the Virginia Community College system. Uh, Even one little stint here in Florida, actually, where I live now, with Santa Fe College, doing a nice turnaround. In light of sharing that, I've always looked at entrepreneurship as kind of that idea of maybe the new halo, or the idea of thinking about biotech companies when I was in Frederick, Maryland, with the biotech startup companies. But today, NACCE has really been focused on helping Main Street entrepreneurship, helping individuals start new businesses and be successful. And I've always thought of myself in that notion. And I learned so much when I got to Santa Fe College and became an active member with NACCE as a director over at Santa Fe College, and was able to take advantage of a number of their projects and programs, which include these ideas I'm going to share with you today. I'm excited about what we do to be able to support members. You heard Suzanne do a nice little introduction and talk about being one of the fastest growing community college associations. It has to do with the fact that today, more than ever, people are having side hustles. They're starting new franchises. They're building Main Street entrepreneurship. The tradespeople, plumbers, welders, and electricians are starting their own business. People that are clinical individuals in nursing are doing 1099s, and CDL truck drivers are entrepreneurs. You've got to be able to know a little bit about entrepreneurship across the entire community college, and NACCE's been committed to working with leadership and association to helping the college think about that from all departments. What has happened over the years is that the most important thing we're thinking about that we all struggle with is funding. And NACCE actually has funding that supports scholarships, that supports student success, and then membership. You also have funding that supports building and starting a new program, content, materials, and equipment needed to succeed a new program. And I was even a fellow myself 2 years ago, and was able to personally receive well over $1,000 for a project that I completed with NACCE as a fellow, things that faculty members have always gotten as stipends on different things, but for administrators and program managers. This funding, I'm going to share more about that today. Secondly, professional development. We're going to talk about professional development in a way that's different than some of the other groups, because we're going to attach it to your programs, your funding, and your whole group. The national conference will be in San Diego next year. We're going to hear about that at the end of this presentation, and hear more about the conference coming up at Tallahassee State College as well. We have great professional development ready for you. And then we have templates and tools, and that's through software, that's through technology, that's through some of our content materials and information like that. One of the programs is our Verizon Small Business Partnership. Trish, are you here with us now?
Yes, she is.
And Trish is going to share a little bit about the Verizon Small Business Digital Readiness Program.
Trish, you're muted.
Thank you very much, Lydia. Thank you so much. Let me go ahead and get lined up here with the proper page. And I'll show you where to jump, where to find the Verizon resources on the page as well in just a moment here. Okay, so I need to get permission to share. Okay, all right. I think looks like I can now. Okay, great, fantastic. Okay, so we'll start here at the NACCE site. And we'll go up here to the main page. And if you go down here below, you'll see lots of our partners on here, and go ahead and hit Verizon here. I'm just going to sort of show you this, and I may be able to show you a little quick insight. The Verizon Small Business Digital Ready program is an exciting one. And it's one that there's like several layers to it. So I'll give you the first layer, which is anybody on this call, anybody can go ahead and give this resource to their to any potential or would-be or are current entrepreneurs. And there's a whole bunch of information, toolbox, discounts, all kinds of things through the Digital Ready program. And in fact, I think probably the better way of doing this, I may be able to actually show you. I mean, I'll go ahead and log in to give you a peek. But some of the things I wanted to mention here specifically are there's a lot of small business training tools that and anybody can refer to this, but actually when you're a member of NACCE, you can actually use some of these resources in your classes as well. You have access to them, that you can use them professionally. And these are videos, they are checklists, they are all kinds of different kinds of information tools. But there's also a really sweet one. It's a $10,000 prize. And it's a grant, basically. And it's a very, there's a couple little hoops they have to jump through. They have to do a little course, do a little video, kind of just to show that they're involved once they've signed up for an account. And this is the people who are potential entrepreneurs or current entrepreneurs. And the $10,000 prize is given away twice a year, or the grant, given away twice a year, and it's national prize, so it's not just for NACCE. We're working on that, but it's kind of a nice little bonus that you're talking to people who are starting businesses or have started businesses, that you can let them know about this. And in fact, let me see if I can just log in here and give you a little bit better view here. Take a look here. I think it's going to give me a login prompt here. I was just here the other day and I'm trying to remember how it was set up. But
All right. Well, I'm back, and what we'll do is, as far as the Verizon Small Busy Ready digital program, we also have a partnership with Verizon with our STEM initiative. It's an application only, very rare opportunity, but we have 60 schools that are involved with that. It helps fund actually a whole STEM program to include train-the-trainer, instructors, scholarships for students, and equipment and supplies for middle schoolers. And so that's something we want you to be aware of. The Pitch for the Trades contest actually happens each year at the conference. And so the Pitch for the Trades is an opportunity for you to put together your own pitch, the same way you would ask your students to put together a pitch in your incubator or in your entrepreneurship ecosystem. And in that intentions, you're able to apply for Miami-Dade won $40,000 at our last conference to start a barber school at the community college. They needed chairs, equipment, supplies, and tools. We had one college apply for a 3D concrete printer, and they received some funding to do some research on that, to go find that piece of equipment and be able to implement that. I myself pitched on this last year at Santa Fe College and won $25,000 for the first AKC dog grooming class certification course in the United States. And so I paid for my equipment, some scholarships, and some supplies. This is an amazing chance at the conference where you'll get a chance to watch other college leaders actually do a presentation in front of judges and actually be awarded cash prizes for starting a new program that can help your student success and a new trades program or initiative area. Our Citizen for Entrepreneurship Explorers is CEEP. That's with Borough of Manhattan Community College. We have content and curriculum for social entrepreneurship. It's actually a research project for a basic level of quantitative and qualitative research for a club or an association group or a business group to go out and do some research in the community that includes building an entrepreneurial strategy to improve that situation, be it homelessness, litter, or different ways for education and training in some areas that are hard to serve. So they have a great way of putting together content and curriculum. We have all kinds of curriculum and content like that. We also have the Everyday Entrepreneur, and I'll let Lydia explain that to you.
Well, we go back to the Verizon briefly?
Yes, I think I have the screen right now, so I'll have to stop and I'll let you go
Okay.
back.
All
and
right,
share.
great. Okay, I think it says I'm sharing the screen. Okay, so just giving you a little quick little on look and inside look here at all the resources that are available. They have to just put in a few, particulars to get access to things, and actually they'll get things customized to them as well. And here's some of the subject matters as well that they cover on strategy, on funding, on legal essentials. And the other thing I want to mention too is I don't know if anybody here has ever had anyone ask for resources in other languages, but all their resources are available in Spanish. Many of them are also available in French and in Chinese as well. I believe Mandarin, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're looking for, if you have entrepreneurs that speak other languages and looking for those other languages, keep that in mind. Besides the prize, besides all the resources, and the fact that if you're a member, you can use those in your classes, you also can offer these other language, options as well. There is one more layer to this as well. There are these implementers. These are colleges that have been basically that are spreading the word in their community about the Verizon program. And if they get a certain number of signups, they're going to be able to basically they can pay for their membership, they can pay for a registration to the conference, and they can even get cash for that, getting an award amount for that as well. Those accounts, obviously, those implement or positions are kind of somewhat, they don't give them up easily. They like them. So, but if you're interested, let me know and I'll connect you with the program manager and you can let them know of your interest in that. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. Does anybody have any questions about that?
If you do, please put them in the chat, and we'll also be answering those through the chat process right now, Trish. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
And
Thank you.
if you'll stop sharing, I'll bring it
Yeah, I
back
think
to
I
the
just did.
slides.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Mhm.
much. So I talked about the pitch for the trades, 150,000. I talked about the SEAT program, and now Lydia is going to just describe and explain a little bit about the Everyday Entrepreneurship Program.
Thanks, Trenton. Hi, everyone. My name is Lydia Perez, and I'm the project coordinator here at NACCE. One of the programs that I work with is the Everyday Entrepreneur Program. So if you are unfamiliar of what this program entails, it's amazing. I'll first start with that. I'll give you a brief description. This program provides your college with the opportunity to help support entrepreneurs at your college or in your community. So what I mean by that is the program helps provide a playbook for you to use to teach them entrepreneurial courses. And then at the end of your course, you can have a pitch competition. And so along with that, we give you $5,000 that you can use, 4,000 of that to help fund your entrepreneurs at your college. And then $1,000 of that or of that can go to help you pay for your judges or help you market the program, whatever you would entail to help support making sure that there's participation in this program. It's a great opportunity. We are finding great outcomes with it. I know that the entrepreneurs just in this past year, I collect data on them and they have raised over $1 million. So that's just amazing. The program is really running in half of the United States right now, all the way from Washington to Florida. We have colleges such as Houston Community College, Rio Salado, Ivy Tech, and Portland State, really just anywhere that you can think of. So if this is a program that your college is interested in, feel free to give me a chat and I will make sure to give you more information on it. Another program that I work with is VCAP, Veteran Capital Access Program. So what this entails is this is providing your veterans and their spouses in your community or your students to help them become entrepreneurs as well. This is a 6 to 8 week course that they can take and by any instructor that you choose at your college. And then we also give you $8,000 in funding to host this program. If you're interested in being an applicant for this, feel free to message me as well, and I will send you the application process. Another cool thing about this program is we are partnered with IBMF and Syracuse University. So participants in this program will get great alumni benefits through Syracuse University. So that's a great opportunity. If you have any more questions, feel free to reach out in the chat. Thank you.
So what Lydia does is she shares with you the opportunity to look at our budget, and what NACCE has done over the years has done more for supporting colleges, students, and success with scholarships, new programs, and also funding to support you. Over $8 million of our $9 million budget goes right back out to the colleges to support your success. And I can tell you with just prior to joining NACCE myself, that I was able to in 2 years bring $30,000 to the college for my simple membership fees. That was amazing to be able to support student success, run new programs and new initiatives, and be successful. You too can tap into those particular ideas. Two other ideas that are good and more important for your student success, and we love the idea of free QuickBooks for a year. That's through our partnership with Intuit. Trish is going to explain a little bit more about the FMFE program and give you some ideas about that.
Just to give you a quick note about, am I mute? Yeah, okay, I'm unmuted. Okay, just give you a quick idea of the free QuickBooks. You do have to have a .edu email, so if being faculty or staff at the college, there's a little process that you sign up for an Educator Resource Hub account, which is kind of like an accountant's account. And sometimes there's a day or two lag where they verify you because they attach you to your organization and verify you. But basically, you have now a membership in NACCE, you have 20 seats total. And you want to make sure you've got your accounting professors, your faculty, your instructors that are teaching QuickBooks, your skilled trades people that are always running into people who are starting their own businesses. Any department you have that could possibly be having someone who needs to understand QuickBooks. And you can give a year, basically when that member, any NACCE member that has that .edu that is signed up for one of these accounts can basically give a year of free QuickBooks to any student or business client that they're dealing with. The FMFE is a complete program, very much cafeteria style. You grab what you want or take the whole thing, that faculty, staff, or also students can be certified. And that's through the Credly badging program that we have. So that's very valuable. One particular college, Daytona State College in Florida, is just taken off with this and just done amazing things. And these are digital certificates, of course, they can put on their LinkedIn profiles and such. So they're not just a piece of paper or a PDF. They're verifiable. Back to you, Trenton.
That's awesome. Again, the resources that are available to you seem to just keep mounting and mounting. Recently, though, in January of this year, the other service, when we've talked about funding, we've talked about program initiatives and professional development. This is one of our services as well. It's SkillPoint, and it's based on recruitment. Enrollment has been challenging today for some of the colleges. What has happened is this tool has been made available to NACCE to offer to our members, and it's basically the largest aggregator of content in the country around community colleges. We list all 1,100 community colleges. We have original content, original articles, and original information about the industries of high demand, high growth. And that focus, we're trying to help recruit people. As you see in the green area here, 75% of SkillPoint users have never been to a community college website. If we know 30% of the students statistically by the Department of Education drop out of high school, they're not going to a college website for basically their careers and choices. SkillPoint has been able to find people that are looking for trades jobs, certifications and credentials, high pay, high demand, high growth jobs with our 1.8 million visitors, bring them back into the fold, have them take a nice little 2-minute career quiz that we have on the website, look at different career options, and then we point them back to the community college or your programs directly at the course so they can consider those options. We basically have great statistics and tracking Here's a Palm Beach State College where they've had over 3,600 impressions. That means people have seen this through our SkillPoint Google Analytics, been tracked through. When they get to referral, that means they went right to your website, logged in and looked at HVAC program and looked at the HVAC director name and are very seriously looking towards your program and initiative. We just find this to be a great way for you to connect and have tactical information about specific courses and referrals and leads. This is our SkillPoint tool that's a very discounted, of course, for our members and the people that we're involved with. Professional development is the last thing I'll mention and talk about. If there's any questions, let me know if they're coming up in the chat. But this is the last part of our presentation. Just thinking about our annual conference, which I've attended just literally over 50 different conferences over the years, and have found NACCE to be one of the top conferences in regards to engagement, activity. Told you about the pitch contest where they give out money. We had students engaged in student presentations last year. It was just amazing to have great program ideas from program professionals as well as the conference. Our summit is coming up in June. That'll be at Tallahassee State College. You're going to hear about that. Webinars are really doing well, and we're excited about offering more of those in digital badges like you heard Trish talk about. I think Ellen is on the call. Ellen Lawson is going to share a little bit, our Director of Sponsorship and Partnership for our upcoming events. Ellen, are you here? And I can't see all of the attendees and who's here and who's not here. And it's possible that she's not on the line, and that's okay.
It's Suzanne. I don't see her on the line.
That's okay.
But we do have this fantastic event coming up in June, the Pathways to Prosperity, and I've been in a lot of the calls on the planning for it, and they're going to have some really interesting sessions, and it's going to be in a really great location, and there's going to be like off-site things to do, looking at incubators and that kind of thing. So I would highly recommend keeping your eye out on your social media and your emails for more information. And it's also posted on our website if you want to go ahead and register right now.
Many of you already probably know Suzanne Cart. She's our Director of Marketing and Initiatives for NACCE. We're excited about this event because we are focusing on workforce. We're focusing on philanthropy, and we're also focusing on the idea of business coming together with the three of those ideas. This philosophical idea is how you're going to help propel your economic development in your community, and thinking about business and industry, thinking about philanthropy, and then thinking about workforce and how your organization, your college helps improve those initiatives. This will be an exciting event with very tactical information about improving that. Our national conference will be in California. We're very excited for this event. Again, this will share information about the work of workforce development, entrepreneurship, makerspace, incubators, all of the things associated, and thinking in terms of how we also build and grow our programs, initiatives. Hopefully today you've heard about the funding that's available to support you and build you in a very positive way. It supports your students, your programs, your equipment and supplies, and you personally if you get involved with our fellowships. Secondly, we have professional development in our conference and our summits and our webinars. Look forward to you participating in more of those. The call for proposal is out for the Tallahassee State College event as well. And then finally, I would mention that we have tools and services that you heard about inside of the tools that are going on with SkillPoint and also other programs and other initiatives like the SEAT program for the social entrepreneurship curriculum that's available to you. Can't say enough about what's going on for you and helping build resources and services. Are there any questions? Has anybody posted any questions?
I don't see any. I do have one additional thing to add about SkillPoint, if I may.
Please.
Okay. Another thing too that when we're showing you all those referrals to the website, there's also a SkillPoint scholarship fund as well. So those students that are being brought to your website, if you're one of the SkillPoint referrals, they also can apply for these scholarships as well.
It's absolutely true. We know there's, again, we're trying to find ways to help sponsor and support you while the Skill Point Foundation is separate from our service initiatives. Those applications are available very easily through that process, and they're really around the trades industries and some of the hands-on kinds of initiatives, so it can help students succeed in that process. If you go to the skillpoint.com website, you'll see how the 5 steps of initiating to getting to funding to get to a enrollment of that success. So we're so excited for you and joining us. I hope to see you at Tallahassee State College at our summit, or come join us in California. Just come up next year in 2025. It'll be here in a short period. Have a great day, and thank you very much for your time.